All right, Cyber Traders, good afternoon and welcome on back here this Wednesday, Tuesday. We're losing track of our days here. Wednesday, December 27th. With this short week, it's always tripping me up this week, next week, and even a couple weeks after that. We got Martin Luther King Day off that Monday. So great to see Grant, Margaret, Bill, and all of our students and members alike. Certainly, I know where I am at least inside our live trading room. John and all of our students alike there on top. So whether you're there or on social media, Facebook Live, LinkedIn, YouTube, the works, it is another day where Mara's popping up. It's just unbelievable at this point, right? You'd figure at some point you'd get like at least another red candle in there, a little consolidation in there. This thing just keeps breaking new highs, and going into the afternoon easily enough. I'll put this on our watch list here. Let me actually reset my normal chart here. I was actually creating some PowerPoints coming up, but yeah, Mara, I'm going to put this on our watch list easily enough. It's like up another 14 to 15%. And then alongside Mara, I'm also going to break open here in due time the NASDAQ Bookviewer level 3 at least. We'll show that. Of course, we have the TradeStation Matrix right there. That is my level 3. But, we like to show the NASDAQ Bookviewer, of course, too. So with that in mind, CLSK, it's up nearly as much percentage-wise for now. I have no problem that just adding this to our list, too. Just all the crypto miners, those are the ones I want to first look at least so far. So there were others. Canon, not really looking that great. I'm going to pass on that. Hut had a good day today, and actually just now, wow, just broke over the iceberg order that was there at $18. So HUT Hut is another one, crypto mining stock at least that we'll add to our list. So you got those three at least to start. I'm going to write this all down, obviously, for you, so no need to just jot this down yet. CIFR, one from early this morning. Nice little pre-market trade, but then dumped off after the open. Looks like it's being contained under resistance. I think actually the 52-week high even, right at 530. This was back in July of this year. So, I mean, hey, the more it can hold above there, perhaps we could see a stronger squeeze, whether it be into the close or tomorrow morning. For now, I'll keep this on the side, though. It's just there are better trades than this for the meantime. BTBT, it's hanging in there. It's actually up the most percentage-wise, I believe, just out of the ones we've gone through thus far. BITF. All right. So I think out of all of the ones that I've gone through, this one being the last for now, Wolf. This is another crypto mining stock. That's been the theme so far as I've been going through this little side list of ours thus far here. So I don't mind adding the Wolf here, WULF. It has a ton of volume on the order book for this to try and break through. It doesn't look like it's like too much where I wouldn't put it on our list. Obviously, I'm going to put it on our list for now, but it has good direction. Hopefully, this continues to make a sharper pop into the close. Actually, really quick. 221. Let's see if we can go that far back. It's going to be a little tough. All right, so we are running thin on time just because we have the afternoon class coming up. Phase 1 stock course lined up at 3:05 Eastern time. Let me just try and pop this up for you folks here. I want to show you something that I see from the volume bars on this trade. Just noticed it just a second ago there. Right there at like 220, 221. There is a massive, massive spike of volume. So I'm trying to see what that's all about. There we go. Right there, baby. 281. Look at these prints that came in. Two different 125,000 share block prints. You have even more here at 280. So big, big volume area here. The more it fails to break under it, make new lows, break a lower low, at least at that, then there's definitely better ability for this to make that 330 move, make that pop higher into the close there. So Wolf, I'll add to our list. What else did we have? We had the BTBT, which wasn't looking bad there. I think going back to that, at least, I could put that on our list. Hive also, though. Hive has been on a nice slow uptrend so far today, and definitely, approaching the HOD here, up 10%. Hey, I can likely just kind of generally tag the Bitcoin / crypto mining stocks all together, but not all of them look good. You got to weed out the best. So Hive and then that BTBT. That already brings us to a list of about 6 different trades so far. That's a lot. We haven't even gone through the gainers list yet. Of course, we'll find a lot of these on there, but really now is the point where outside of these crypto mining stocks, we got to try and be a little conservative here. Can't just add every stock out there. This Sing trade was a great example, actually, from class. So, a little free game of the day for all of us inside our live trading room that may not be a student, or if you're on social media, Facebook Live, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, etc., at Cyber Trading You. Just have to pop it up right there. There we go. So, with that said, the Sing trade, little free game of the day is that, hey, this stock Sing barely trades any volume on a day to day. So, what do I mean by that? Prior to today, this stock was trading 19 plus thousand shares every day. I was joking around in class, and it really wasn't as much a joke. It's like, there are some days where we're trading over 19,000 shares individually, like, across the entire day. Let's say you take 10 or 15 trades, 500 to 1,000 shares a pop. It's cutting it close at least. So it goes to say that no one trades this stock, right? And on a day like today, where it's trading 44.3 million, and from earlier it was at like 32 or whatever, that's way more than usual. So picture yourself like being able to run around your block, outside of your house, your street, your block. You could probably do a couple laps, right? Well, imagine yourself going full force trying to run like 6, 7, 8 laps around, and you might be able to do it. But what happens after you finish that? That extraordinary feat of athleticism. You pass out, you fall to the floor, and that is what's going to happen to Sing. So, yeah, as far as exhaustion and making sure we're not trading a stock that is over traded, I mean, this definitely is that. You don't want that happening here. CYTK, as we continue to go through, actually, I got like a tiny amount of time here. Let me break open good old friend Benzinga Pro alongside the NASDAQ Bookviewer in just a bit. CYTK, was this a buyout? Price target, trading higher top line results, phase 3 clinical trial. Okay. This morning, it didn't look like a buyout at first, but it's really flattened out now. I was just wondering. So there's actually some good news behind this trade. The issue is just the liquidity. If this was any more filled in, especially with the news that came out, I would definitely be interested in it. I'd slip this on our list if that was the case. But in terms of tradable, not tradable, just the price, the empty order book, MIGI. This little trade, Mawson Infrastructure Group, little pushback up and over 4. Bit of a spread for right now, thin tier size, pretty much. So you need to be careful on this trade. I don't know what this company does. Maybe they're a mining company too, because it looks like it pumped back from December time, back earlier this month. Okay, definitely not near all-time highs, that's for sure. I'm really not a fan of the order book. I'll even come back to this at the very end. You might see me slip this one on. BTCS, probably just all within the name BTC, Bitcoin right there, probably. Up. This has been a good trade today within its namesake going up. But again, the order book has been a bit skimpy. Even on level 4, if I were to load that up, not really showing too much out there. So, if we're trying to follow the big money, having no orders out there is not necessarily a good sign. So this has like a couple tiny smaller 100 share lot orders. I'm going to show NASDAQ Bookviewer here for this one. And just goes to show there isn't anything impressive on this one. Maybe support all the way down below at 512, on the buy side here. But yeah, for now, let's see if there's anything better. There's the Cipher warrants. Warrants, but the regular we're going to look at here is CIFR. We saw that one actually just earlier, didn't we? The one we didn't see, okay, this one we didn't check out just yet, ANY. That is also a crypto mining stock, but even now, it's still a bit sluggish, not really that strong just yet. I wouldn't mind if Rich called that out after 3:30 if nothing else was moving too well there. Same could be said with BKKT, another Bitcoin related stock, not a mining stock, I believe, but all right. Let's see if there's anything else, folks, on the way up and on the way down in just a bit. But if there's anything else looking good going up, type it in the chat board here. Let me know. I'll show you NASDAQ Bookviewer here from Mara. So here, you don't really see a clear resistance just yet. See about 16 sell orders here at 31.20, including about 10, 11,000 shares, a penny under it at 31.19. So that could be something to watch for as far as resistance goes. It came close there just earlier and then backed off actually. So high of the day today is at 13. So yeah, I would definitely consider that to be resistance here for the time being. And the more this pulls back, wouldn't shock me if a new order pops up at 31, just on the nose there. CLSK already on our list. I just want to show you the NASDAQ book viewer for this one. Pretty similar to Mara, I'd imagine, in terms of overall direction, but in this one, it looks like there's a couple of good orders out there that could look like support resistance. So 1305, about 21,000 on the buy side here. You would assume 13 would be a key level anyway. $13 whole number, about 38 orders making that up at least there. So the combination of those two prices, and then from there 1350. So pretty much 50-cent levels whole numbers for this trade. That's not surprising at all. 1305 basically, and then 1350 as we said. All right, so we'll hop over to the losers list. If there's anything looking good, like I'd said, on the way up, folks, just all of us collectively on YouTube or inside our live trading room, just type it in the chat. Oof, what the hell happened here? TSL, not TSLL, the Tesla ETF. Oh, this is a Tesla ETF, actually. I was going to say it was an ETF. You could just see it in the watermark there, but the more I read, 1.25x. Wow, I didn't even know they had 1.25 leveraged. I've seen it to be 2x or 1.5. I don't know why they're coming out with all these other ones now, but it is a Tesla ETF. Pretty odd to see this one down like 35%, though. I think Tesla stock was like doing pretty good earlier today, wasn't it? Yeah, that's pretty weird. All right, another. Okay, so I guess it's this company. It has to be this distribution company, Granite Shares. It's the same one behind TSL. There's also FBL for Meta. So whatever the hell this ETF company is, yeah, we're just gonna skip over it. But I just wanted to see what that was about at first. MLGO. This thing was, look at this, pop and drop to end last year and then to end this year. Same exact deal. So you don't want to turn a day into a swing trade. You don't want to get stuck holding overnight. IOVA not really going anywhere there. All right, current time right now, folks, 2:46. I want to make sure that all of us have enough time to jump into class. Make sure that you're squared away on the audio and video. I know that there are a couple of us that had some issues mid-class, so make sure that you click the link that Rich posts there in the chat. There we go. My friend, appreciate you, Rich. And then, again, if there's anything else looking good just across the board now, just let me know altogether. Let's check out Benzinga Pro first, perhaps here. So got up, which again, we said we'd get back to that one maybe. A and Y, again, another mining stock. I held off on that just so far. There isn't anything here that's standing out. There is nothing, folks. It's end of the year. Typically, there is a slower market anyway. People selling off pretty much, but otherwise, we'll see how much of that sell-off really comes into fruition as we roll into January. I think that we end up moving up even that much more over time, but there might be a little consolidation period, a little slowness coming off the holiday, perhaps. Then afterwards, we'll see. All right, so again, let me know if there's anything else up, down, left, or right, folks, just that you would want me to look at or check out. Up at this point, I guess I'll kind of put this on our list. Doesn't hurt at this stage. The MIGI trade we said we'd get back to. Well, dumping off now, so I guess I'll hold off there. All right, I think that's pretty much it, folks. All right, so I'm going to call it for the meantime. We got a decent list. Most of these are the crypto mining stocks. That does not mean to just start following random stock XYZ as soon as we finish up this meeting, guys. I swear, I just scanned the whole market for you. There's really not up. Maybe the more I talk, there might be something. See something popping right now. Ooh. All right, there we go. What's this? BBLG, bad order book. I don't like the order book on this right away. So starting to make a strong push on the charts, up 51%. But yeah, made a pop at least earlier today. Didn't even notice it, and then just now, I guess, like wacky move up, down, then back up. I don't know, but I don't like the order book. Just put it that way. So I'm going to hold off on this one even. All right. But yeah, I mean, hey, for the meantime, I like what we got. Just let's start and stick with this watch list. Rich will be on the mic just in about 10, 12, 14 minutes or so. And then at that point or afterwards, if there's anything else looking good, then you know what to do. But I assume most of us anyway are going to be joining me in class. Most of our bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond students of CTU, you folks have access. But again, for any one of us on social media, Facebook Live, LinkedIn, etc., hey, a couple of options if you'd like to continue the audio commentary here. If you're not subscribed right to our streams, our YouTube channel, please do so. That certainly goes a long way for us. But hey, if you're looking to learn more about day trading and following the big iceberg orders, that is your go-to place at Cyber Trading U. But otherwise, though, if you're interested in joining us inside our live trading room, getting the full education behind it all, well, scan that QR code on the top left of your stream. Otherwise, go right down to the link on the green banner below, www.ctu.co/trial to get started. But again, for all of our students right there, if you're not joining me in class, best of luck trading here heading into the market.